And welcome to the weekly update. These are the headlines for today. Oman sees record number of deaths due to COVID-19. Oman to get its first satellite by 2024. Here is what ancient Omanis did to isolate the sick. 7 killed, 50 injured in building collapse after explosion in Bangladesh. UK reports another 14,876 coronavirus cases. Kuwait starts to prevent unvaccinated from entering shopping malls to contain COVID-19. Euro 2020, Czech Republic down 10 men, Netherlands 2-0 to reach quarterfinals. Those are the headlines for today, and now let's take a look at how the weather will be like in our weather update. Before we move on to our weather update, here is our tip for the day. The National Weather Service defines a hurricane as a tropical cyclone with the maximum sustained winds of 74 miles per hour or higher. That is our tip for the day. Now let's take a look at weather. Muscat will be partly cloudy, temperatures between 43 to 31 degrees Celsius. Musandam will be sunny, temperatures between 39 to 32 degrees Celsius. North Al-Batina will be partly cloudy, temperatures between 35 to 31 degrees Celsius. South Al-Batina will experience thunder showers, temperatures between 41 to 32 degrees Celsius. Al-Buraimi will have thunder showers, temperatures between 43 to 30 degrees Celsius. Al-Dhahira will have thunder showers, temperatures between 41 to 28 degrees Celsius. Al-Dakhiliya will have thunder showers, temperatures between 40 to 25 degrees Celsius. North Al-Sharqiyya will have thunder showers, temperatures between 39 to 24 degrees Celsius. South Al-Sharqiyya will be partly cloudy, temperatures between 41 to 27 degrees Celsius. Al-Wusta will be sunny, temperatures between 36 to 25 degrees Celsius. And Dhofar will have thunder showers, temperatures between 29 to 20 degrees Celsius. Here are the local stories for today. For the first time since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic in Oman, the number exceeds to 100 deaths in the last 3 days, according from the data from the Ministry of Health. The number of points to a significant increase in new cases of coronavirus infections and ICU patients in the region. On June 27, statistics made available on Tarasud Plus app, the coronavirus monitoring app launched by the ministry, showed the number of those hospitalized during the past 24 hours reached 214 and 489 patients were admitted to ICU, bringing the total number of patients admitted to the health institutions to 1,635. The Sultanate also recorded 119 deaths during the past 3 days on Sunday. On Thursday, this was 42 deaths, 35 deaths on Friday, and 42 deaths on Saturday, bringing the total to 2,967. There are 5,517 new coronavirus cases according to the daily report of the Ministry of Health on Sunday as well. The ministry stated the total number of registered cases in the Sultanate is 262,059, with 2,229 recovered or 87.8% and 2,967 deaths, which is 1.12%. The bidding process inviting companies to help design and launch Oman's first satellite by 2024 has been launched by the government. The tender issued by the Space Communications Technology deals with the procurement details of the OmanSat satellite program. SCT was founded by the government to spread ahead in national satellite program by building the national satellite communications infrastructure and saving public and private telecommunication network needs. The company's operational plan is based on the procurement of a high throughout satellite, OmanSat-1 and associated services, providing coverage of the Sultanate's entire territory, its economic waters, and associated external markets, said SCT in the tender announcement. The satellite is required to be operational by 2024. SCT therefore invites satellite vendors to submit technical and commercial proposals for provisions and above services in accordance with the terms and conditions set out in the tender documents, added the organization. 81 ancient stores quarries that were used to previously quarantine patients with diseases such as smallpox and plague in order to protect the rest of the population have been inspected by the Ministry of Heritage and Tourism. The inspection, which was conducted in 2020 and 2021, was carried out by teams from the Directorate General of Antiques as part of its efforts to document areas that were used to care for the sick and add them to the inventory of historically significant sites from the antiquity. The aim of these queries was to reduce the spread of disease among the population, said the MHT in a statement. These queries varied between buildings, caves, and wadis. The presence of these queries indicates the awareness among Omanis about seriousness of infections, epidemics, and the needs of isolating the patients to avoid its spread. The ministry thanked everyone who contributed and cooperated with the field teams to conduct these documentations. Their work will contribute towards conducting more extensive studies and research by researchers and academics. Those are our local stories for now. We will take a small commercial break and we will be back with our international stories. Welcome back to Midday Update, and now with our international stories. At least 7 people were killed and 50 people were injured when a commercial building collapsed in Dhaka, Bangladesh on Sunday after a massive explosion. Dhaka Metropolitan Police said 7 people were killed in the explosion. We have come to know that at least 50 people were injured in the incident. The police officer said they did not find any evidence of an act of sabotage that could cause the explosion in the building. Witnesses said broken glass walls of several nearby buildings and shopping malls littered the road outside the 3-story building. 2 buses were also heavily damaged due to the explosion. Deputy Director of the Fire Service and Civil Defense said the search and rescue operation is still on to be sure if there is anyone trapped in the building. A 5-member committee has been informed to investigate the explosion. Britain has recorded another 14,876 coronavirus cases in the latest 24-hour period, bringing the total number of coronavirus cases in the country to 4,732,434, according to the official figures released on Sunday. The country also recorded another 11 coronavirus-related deaths, bringing the total number of the coronavirus-related deaths in Britain to 128,100. These figures only include the deaths of people who died within 28 days of their first positive test. More than 44.3 million people in Britain have received the first jab of COVID-19 vaccine, and more than 32.4 million people have received 2 doses, the latest figures also showed. The latest data were revealed as newly appointed British Health Secretary Sajid Javid said his immediate priority is ending the COVID-19 pandemic. I was honored to take up this position. I also know that it comes with huge responsibility, and I will do everything I can to make sure I deliver for the people of the great country, he said. We are still in the pandemic, and I want to see that come to an end as soon as possible, and that will be my most immediate priority, to see that we can return to normal as soon and as quickly as possible. Javid's predecessor, Matt Hancock, resigned Saturday after admitting that he broke COVID-19 social distancing guidelines during an alleged affair with his aide, which reportedly caused an outrage in the country. Kuwait on Sunday started to implement the government's decision to allow only vaccinated citizens and residents to visit shopping malls, salons, gyms, and restaurants in the country. Malls in the Arab country witnessed on Sunday morning armed forces at their entrances who will help the implementation of the decision to prevent unvaccinated people from entering, except for pregnant women, those under 16 years, and those with medical excuse. According to the Ministry of Interior, about 400 of their men will be deployed in malls to help implement the health measures. Amid strict procedures, the major malls began to receive visitors. On June 17, the Kuwaiti government decided to allow access to most public venues only for fully vaccinated people starting from June 27th in an effort to contain the spread of the Delta variant. Those are international stories. We will take another small commercial break and we will be back with our sports news. Welcome back, and now with our sports news. Goals from Thomas Hols and Patrick Schick helped Czech Republic in defending 10-men Netherlands to sail through quarterfinals on ongoing Euro 2020 on Sunday. The first half witnessed a rather cagey affair between two teams as it turned goalless at the break between the Netherlands and Czech Republic. The Dutch started the better of the two teams, with Matthias going close with the header from an acute angle, while both Thomas and Antonin have had chances off target for the Czechs. Just before 1 hour mark in the game, Netherlands were down to 10 men after Matthias deliberately fouled and denied Schick a goal-scoring opportunity, resulting in Russian referee Sergei producing a red card for Juventus man after a lengthy VAR review. It was all hands on deck for Netherlands after they went down to 10 men, as they sat deep in their half and soaked a lot of pressure, with the Czech Republic pushing forward at every opportunity. Those were the stories for today. Tune in again tomorrow at the same time for more midday update. Thank you for watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.